Hey, 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 good morning. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with my daily scare share. Nope, not my hairdo, although I haven't done that yet. Are you noticing I like these pajamas? In the winter, when it's cold, I keep picking these pajamas. I mean, I wear them, I wash them, I wear them again. I wear them, I wash them, I wear them again. It's crazy, but they're so warm and cozy that I find myself always picking them when it's time to go to bed. I think I have like 67 pair of pajamas in one cupboard in my bedroom, and I still wear the same ones over and over and over again. Do you do that? Do you find that you're wearing the same things over and over again, even though you have a closet full of clothes, some of which you've never even taken the tags off of? If you can relate to that, raise your hand. Anyway, today's scare share is actually kind of fun. The quote for today is, handy dandy magnifying glass, unlearning is more difficult than learning. And I didn't have any trouble coming up with examples of this as I was thinking about it what I like to do is get up in the morning, read the daily scare share, and then figure out what I'm going to do or how I'm going to accomplish it during the day. That's just kind of become my routine over the last 20 or so days. Today is day 23. 23 days in a row, I have gotten up and shared some scary thing with you that I'm going to do, and then I've gone out and I've done it. I will admit, I've only talked to strangers. I had 2 days that were talk to strangers, and I didn't actually leave my house. Since I'm a pajama grandma now, I can work from my house, and I don't have to leave when it's cold and terrible out unless I want to. So I didn't go anywhere, but I did talk to strangers online, and I did interact with people I don't know on the internet. And I know it's not the same, so when I go out and run around today, I will make sure I say hi to a stranger and that I talk to a couple of strangers and interact with them and not be afraid of them. But like I kind of said, I'm not that particularly afraid of strangers. So that wasn't a huge, scary challenge for me to get out of my comfort zone. Anyway, my example for this today is that I have had to unlearn, my challenge is a fear that I have unlearned. I have to think of a fear and then share a fear that I have unlearned so that it's not affecting me anymore. And the one that came to mind first was, well, something about being married and divorced, but I've unlearned that one, obviously. But then the one that really came to mind and that I want to talk about is that I spent decades trying to be normal and like everybody else, trying to do what everybody else expected of me. And I had to learn that I don't have to be like everybody else. I can totally be myself, and actually the only person I can be is myself. But it took me a lot of years to unlearn the belief and the fear that if I wasn't like anybody else and everybody else, and I wasn't just normal or average, people wouldn't love me, people wouldn't like me. Guess what? People don't love me, people don't like me anyway. So what difference does it make? When I'm trying to be someone else, I'm not happy. When I'm being myself in my wild hair, in my pajamas, I'm myself, and I'm really, really happy. And so that is one really big example of a fear that I had to overcome. I had to overcome the fear of being myself. How many people out there can relate to this? Can you relate to this? Can you relate to how often we put on masks, we act a certain way, or we say a certain thing because we think other people expect us to? Well, not a very fun way to live, is it? Or even worse is because our ego expects us to behave a certain way. The facade we're putting on for the rest of the world dictates or expects us to behave a certain way. The role or the job that we've chosen expects us to behave a certain way. And if that is truly who you are and you're being consistent and true to your being and who you are, awesome, that's fine. But if you're not, that's the rub. That's where the problem comes in. So that was my big aha today, was it's absolutely positively okay to be myself. It's absolutely essential for me to be myself. And it's essential for everyone else to be too, but not everybody will realize that. Anyway, go out and make it an awesome day. Of course, I will see you tomorrow with our 24th Scare Share. Don't know what it's going to be. Today's was actually kind of fun for me, so I don't know if it's very scary, but it does push you outside your comfort zone. And it does make me check back with what I've learned and what I'm learning over my lifetime, and that just because something affected me in the past doesn't mean it has to affect me today or going forward. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.